Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 21st of April. I have to look at my watch nowadays because we're losing track of the days. The hay fever season is beginning to take hold here in Northumbria, and it is another glorious day. I read in the news this morning as I woke up and opened my news app on my phone that we have passed 100 deaths of health workers in the UK in the last day or so. This is a shocking figure, and especially so because these are all people who have contracted the disease, who have put themselves in danger in order to help others. It brings us to a very important point, that we as a community and each of us as individuals is dependent on someone else, someone who makes life possible for it, someone who makes life possible for us, someone who is there if we're ill, someone who makes sure every day that we have the things we need in our shops, someone who makes sure that our rubbish is taken away every week. And in so many other ways, in shops and in offices, people are working to make sure our life goes on. Above all, we have the health workers, and to all of them, we owe an enormous debt of gratitude, because their actions and their courage makes life possible, and makes it possible to look forward, still uncertainly, to a time when this will be over. There are two readings today. We continue in the Acts of the Apostles and in St. John's Gospel. Jesus talks about the wind, the spirit. The word is the same, ruach. It's a word that means the wind of God, the spirit of God, invisible yet powerful, has to move in our lives and lead us. And it leads us because we see Jesus lifted up and are drawn to him and filled with his spirit. And in the Acts of the Apostles, we see a concrete act of the Spirit. We see the story beginning of Barnabas, who is to play a greater part in the life of the church later on. But at this beginning, he sees the gospel, he sees Jesus through the preaching of the apostles. This changes his life, and he donates his wealth to the service of others, an act of encouragement and service. So we remember today those who are filled with the Spirit of God in acts of love and service, those for whom we have to be grateful to God for their courage and their dedication. And we continue to give thanks for all those who make our lives possible, who deserve our thanks, our gratitude, and we pray for them in this difficult time. May God bless us all.